Siteground review, my personal experience, pros and cons of using this web hosting service, and absolutely everything else that you need to know. I will be explaining everything in this video to you guys to help you make an informed decision on whether or not to go with this web host. Okay, so stay tuned for that. I don't want to mess around in this video, guys. I want to make this as quick as possible. So let's jump to the computer and I'll show you everything you need to know about Siteground. Let's go. Alright then guys, so here we are on the Siteground website, and as you can see, they've got you covered for any type of website that you need, okay? A business website, a WordPress website, a WooCommerce website, absolutely anything that you need, Siteground will have you covered, okay? And their prices are competitive with every single other web hosting platform out there, okay? So they're all around the same price. They might vary $1 or $2, but it's not a big deal because that works out to like a few cents per day. So most of you guys are probably going to be using WordPress for your websites. That's what I use for most of my websites because it's so easy to use. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on in this video, alright? So let's click on this right here. You can see it says manage your WordPress sites easily and with more freedom. And that is true, guys, okay? So WordPress actually recommends Siteground. If you go to the WordPress website right here, these are their recommended web hosting platforms, okay? So we've got Siteground right here. I've done a review on Bluehost in the past. I've actually recommended this one as well, but Siteground is another one that I recommend just because it works very, very well with WordPress. So if you're trying to create a WordPress website or blog, they will have you covered, all right? It works 100%, it's 100% compatible and it's very easy to use with just a few clicks to install it. So let's go back to the Siteground website. We'll click on here and I'll show you the different prices and the different plans that you can go with Siteground, alright? So I'm not going to go into too much detail about these different plans, guys, okay? Just need to know that the startup one is obviously for people who are just starting up, just wanted to create their first website, because this one is $3.95 per month. It is the cheapest one, obviously, but you're only going to get one website with that, okay? You're going to be very, very limited with this startup package. But if you just want to create your first website, then this one will be fine for you, okay? But otherwise, guys, I would go with either the Grow Big plan or the Go Geek plan, okay? Each one just gives you more and more features. You can come onto the website and check out all the different features. If you don't know what any of them are, just Google them, or you can leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you explaining what that feature actually will do for you. But the prices, as you can see, very, very competitive with every single other web hosting platform out there. You're not going to get much cheaper than this, guys, and if you do, yeah, you're going to lose out on speeds and stuff like that, okay? So the prices are great. The actual plans themselves, you get all the features that you will need, basically, guys. And as you can see, they basically got you covered for your monthly visits. This is how much traffic you can get to the websites. 25,000, that's a lot of traffic. I don't expect you to get to that amount of traffic anytime soon. I hope you do in the future, but it'll probably take you a little while, guys, okay? So any of these packages will probably be good for you. Entirely up to you which one you choose. Click the link in the description, come to here, have a look through them, decide which one is going to be best for you. Alright guys, so let's click on one of these packages. Okay, let's just click on the Grow Big package because that's in the middle, it's the best selling one. So let's just click on this and I'll show you that you don't actually get a free domain with Siteground. Some web hosting platforms such as Bluehost, which I've done a review on, if you want to check that out, I'll have a link for that in the description down below for you guys, okay? That'll help you decide between Siteground and Bluehost. But yeah, Bluehost actually give you a free domain. Siteground do not, okay? They do not give you a free domain. So this is going to cost you an extra around $16 per year if you decide to get your domain with Siteground. You can buy your domain elsewhere, okay? If you already have a domain, then just click this button right here, and that's going to take away that $16 per year. But it's entirely up to you. If you have a domain, or if you don't have a domain, you can buy it on here, or you can buy it on a third-party website. But yeah, just want to show you that. You can choose any of these. Look, there's all sorts of different ones. .com, .net, these are the popular ones, obviously. And they've got all these new ones right here. .pro, .plumbing, anything that you might need. You can get any sort of domain with Siteground, but it is not free. So one thing that's very, very important for Siteground are their speeds, okay? They focus on getting their speeds as fast as possible, okay? So if you come over to here on their technology tab right here and click on speed, you can read all about their technology that they have. to make their speeds very, very fast. But the main thing is they have SSD drives on all plans. So they got solid state drives on every single plan, even their cheapest one. So you don't have to worry about speeds. Whatever plan you choose, they are fair with everyone with this. And I can say, personally guys, I've had no problems with speeds whatsoever. If you come over to here on GT Metrics, this website will check your speeds for you on your website. My website is a blog website at digitalmillionaireReviews.com, okay? But this website is very, very big, guys. I've got hundreds of reviews on here, each with a lot of pictures and a lot of YouTube videos embedded as well. So these speeds that I'm getting, they're probably lower than what you'll get, okay? If you're just starting out and building a smaller website, you're gonna get a lot quicker speeds. But mine is still pretty fast, considering how big my website is. Like I said, it's got hundreds of different pages on there, all sorts of reviews and images. I'm still getting 3.2 seconds for a fully loaded time, okay? And I'm getting a B, which is 80%. And if you compare it to the average, that's 72%, then I'm getting a lot faster speeds than the average website, which is great. And that is all thanks to Siteground, okay? But these speeds could even be made faster, guys. If you look down here, this is just my fault. When I first started making my website, I didn't know about like optimizing my images, compressing them and stuff like that. And I still haven't even got around to doing it today just because I've been lazy, to be honest, guys. So if I did that, my speeds would be greatly increased, okay? They'd be a lot faster. As you can see here, 48% reduction. If I was to optimize my images, compress them all, I would get 48% speed reduction, so it'd be a lot faster. That's what's lowering it. Right now it's at 80%. If I was to optimize it, compress the images, this would probably be 90+% because the speeds on Siteground are very, very fast. But I've honestly had no problems whatsoever. I've had no complaints. 3.2 seconds is still very, very fast, even though my website is not optimized with the images. Another important factor when it comes to choosing some web hosting is the uptime, okay? So if we go over to technology again, and you can see right here, uptime, 99.9% uptime. They say it's guaranteed, okay? And I believe them because I've had no problems whatsoever in the whole time I've been with Siteground, which is quite long by now. I've had no problems with uptime whatsoever. It's been 100% for me since I've been with them. So this 99.99%, it's pretty much 100%, guys. They just didn't put that, the 0.01 just because they want to, if it does ever go down, they won't have any problems for themselves right there. If they guaranteed 100% and it went down for like 30 minutes, they'd have a lot of problems. So yeah, but I have never ever had any downtime. It's been up and running my websites constantly, guys. Okay, so I think I've gone over everything that you could possibly need to know. Okay, the speeds are fantastic. The uptime is pretty much 100%. I've never had any problems. The support that they give you, the 24/7 custom support, is great as well. They are very fast at replying no matter what time of day it is. Like I said, I'm in Thailand. I'm in a completely different time zone to them, and they still got back to me pretty much within a few minutes every single time I've needed any help. And it works fantastic with WordPress. If you are trying to create a WordPress website, this is going to work perfectly for you. It is actually recommended by WordPress themselves. It has full compatibility. You should have no problems, okay? So, all great reasons to start a website and get your web hosting with Siteground, okay? If you have any questions whatsoever, I will be glad to help you. Just leave a comment down below, okay? And guys, if you are looking to build a website, I'm guessing you are. If you're looking at this Siteground review, then you're probably looking to build a website. I've actually got a video on my channel, okay, which shows you how to create a website in under 10 minutes, okay? It's very, very easy to do. So go to that video right now, okay? I'll have that link in the description down below. If you want to make a website, watch that. You can get your website up and running in less than 10 minutes.